my friends. Welcome to Live Inspired with John O'Leary, the Wednesday morning vlog. I had the great opportunity and the honor, the pleasure of staying up late 2 nights ago with one of my kids. We happened to be watching the evening news, and Beth and I, my wife and I, don't watch it very frequently. But this little boy and I, his name is Patrick, we're watching it. And at one of the commercials, he looks over and asks a question that I'd never really pondered. Here it is. Dad, why is it all bad? Dad, why is it all bad? We had been watching 2 segments of the evening local news. I hadn't really been paying attention, but then when he brought it up, I realized that literally every single story that they had been covering, breaking news, the news of the day, the news of the local community, the news of our state, the news of our government broadly, and the news of our globe, all of it to this point was bad, 2 segments in. And so what I did right then is I turned off the television. I looked into Patrick's eyes and I reminded him that it's not. My friends, I think what we need to do from time to time in our own lives is to shut off that news. It is to quit reading the front page. It is to quit watching the evening news. It is to quit paying attention to the fear mongering and those who are only pointing out the fires up north and the shootings down south and everything going on that is negative in our communities. And to be reminded that it's not all bad, Dad, that there is reason for hope, that there are men and women who see problems just like the news sees, but rather than complaining about it or shining a bright light onto it, they're actually bold enough to do something about it. There are these men and women in the community doing this, and I think our call as Live Inspired leaders is to do likewise, to start in our own homes, our own synagogues, our own churches, our own places of work, to step forward this week and each week to not just focus on the problems and all that is wrong, but to focus on the solutions and our role in living into it. This week in our Inspired community, in our podcast, we interviewed Rachel Cruz. She is the daughter of Dave Ramsey. She is a phenomenal writer, phenomenal speaker. She's got a phenomenal story, and she was a phenomenal guest on our Live Inspired podcast. If you want to tune into positive news and deep, sincere inspiration and next steps in your life, I encourage you right now to check out our Live Inspired podcast. This week's, it's a good one with Rachel Cruz. You're going to love it. My friends, it's not all bad. This is good news. So for this time and until next time, this is John O'Leary. Today is your day. Live inspired.